Alright, we're back. And this is a monumental moment for the channel because this is going to be the last time we see these valves or this cylinder head surface, because we're going to put the head on the cylinder. We're going to torque it down. But we're taking one last minute, one crucial last minute here to wipe this thing down, because we don't want any material on this surface. I've already done the same thing with the, pardon me, cylinder surface, and we got one more thing that we got to do before we go on here. Remember how we staged when we were disassembling the cylinder securing nuts? So we're going to put those on, make sure that this is showing up for us. And I appreciate you putting up with our heater noise that decided it would be go ahead and be winter. So this does have a torque setting, and I think I may have missed my staging moment here, and I apologize for that. And I might have to get my 10mm to secure these. Is that a 10? No. Okay. Because this is, in any of these engines or any of these moments that you have when you're doing this, this is a monumental moment, and you have to be well thought out on it. And that one part where I did not secure this down, well, I didn't secure it down, I did not get my 10mm ready. And I'll look real quick if I didn't have that right here, and I don't. So yeah, because we just have our 12 here ready, because that's what side our cylinder head bolts are. So I'm going to quickly grab that. I'm just going to leave you guys on the elusive 10mm. Let's see. There it is. And usually I use a open end wrench for this, and we'll go back and torque this here in just a moment. Yeah, just got excited. So we're going to go ahead and just put that into place. That's the one where it's a kind of a problem. I'll torque it when we're all done. I just want this to be firmly secured. And this is where our moment becomes a little bit more real. But this is why I also left this side unsecured, so that I could get easily to the cam chain. We'll get there, friends. We're friends again. And real quick, I'm going to give it one last little, forgive me here. This is a nerve-wracking moment, because there's no going back. I want to secure this surface. I wiped it, and I'm going to wipe it one more time. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my hands. I'm gonna grab our head gasket, which I put over here by my tire changer. Oh baby. Oh baby. Okay. And here we are, we're checking our lineup here of our surface area here. Don't worry, it slid off to the side. And just because I bought them, I'm going to go ahead and use the new. I could perfectly justify using my old ones, but I'm going to use my new dowel pins here since I bought them. And place them into place. Now, just making sure there's no anything on that head gasket. Woo! Got to place this component down in there correctly. And let me see here. It's like so. You can look here, it goes down into, it secures down here. Got to raise the gasket up. It's always a little bit of drama. Now, that is secured in its slots, and it's secured down in its place where it goes on the, let's see if that shows up. Sorry if it doesn't, if there's not a lot of light. Woo! So I'm just going to set this down right here like so. That's what this buys me. Got our head. One more check. One more nervous wipe. Using the pin tool to create a point for me to pull this cam chain through. At this point, what I like to do is take and put the cam chain right over here like this on the water pump or the water outlet on the head. And we're secured here. It's just setting on the dowel pins, and I'm just inspecting it. Looks good. That looks real good. How about that, folks? All right, next step. These threads need lubricated. I like using this assembly lube, which has a molybdenum lubricant on it. It's real cold right now, so. And I'm almost out, so. Oh man, I'm so excited about having that head on there. The molybdenum lube is not excited about getting out of its spot. And what I also like to do, I just like to put just a little bit on the washer. Just because. And I'm just going to place these in their corresponding slots. I'm repeating this process. Woo! Just a little bit of lube on the threads. And I like putting it on the gasket, even though it says not gasket, the washer. Because reasons. Sometimes I forget when I'm filming that you can't see where the camera is. I do have a head mount for this that I could use on this, but you know, we're just staying with the chesty at this point. Same sort of thing. Okay, one more. Woo! And we do have our bolts that go on the cylinder, between the cylinder to the head to the cylinder. And I'm going to go ahead and locate those at this time. But I'm not going to secure them to where they're holding any tension, because they're not really intended to do that. I'm just going to get them started. And let's see, I think that's are those a 10 or a 12? Let's take a look. Are those a 10? They are. Okay. Again, I'm going to go back and torque these all down, but I'm going to just get them to where they're down here. I'm not wanting them to hold any tension because I want this head to move. Okay. Take this off. Put this on. Oh. Forgive me. A lot of excitement going on right here. And you know, you can turn these by hand if you want to. I'm just going in a crisscross manner, getting these started. Some people are probably losing their minds. That's the way I like it. Okay. Now that I'm done with my lube, so it doesn't slowly ooze out and make a mess, I'm going to go to my torque wrench. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a two-step torque. Now, OEM spec is like 32 or 33 pounds, foot-pounds. We're going to put this, the first step is going to be to that 32 foot-pounds. Actually, we'll just go 30. Camera's kind of in my way, and I'm just doing this in as crisscross as I can of a pattern here of tightening this as evenly as possible. I'm going to just go back in this order. We don't have a lot of resistance yet. Let's see what you can see. Yeah, I know it's moving you around, but you just got to deal with it, folks. This moment, recording this moment is important. But getting it right is more important to her. Yeah, we're starting to get some resistance now. It's sucking down. There's our 30 there. There's that one. Now I'm going to go over to this one. Okay. And again, we're going to go to 40, 42. And this one might not be at that point yet again. Okay. Okay. Now, there's our 30. And you'll notice that I didn't use the studs. Going to 42 foot-pounds. We'll start with this one. Why didn't I use the studs? I don't want to have studs up there when it's time to do this top end. If you use the studs, all the power to you. Again, forgive me, getting this moment right is more important. Alright, so just bear with me, folks. I'm trying to get as much of this on record as possible. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. Go back and do it again. There we go. One more to confirm. Confirming the last one here. Okay. Woo! All right. All right. I'm just going to check real quick here. Bada boom. And we should be at top dead center. But I'm going to stop right here because this was a major moment. We'll put the cams in and the clutch side, and we'll put the clutch side case cover on. Once we know 100% we have this in place, our cam chain tensioner or cam chain in place, then I will confirm. I'll go back and thread lock our stator over here down in our bucket. And we'll put our stator cover on, and then we'll put our cams. That'll be in the next video. But we have an Injone. Off camera real quick, what I will do is torque these down. I'm going to look up the torque measurement that they call for so that they're properly fastened. But I'm going to do that off camera just because I don't want to do that on camera right now because it can be a little bit nerve-wracking. This is fairly secure, and we'll do that on the next video. So I want to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.